Oh, I was in Virginia Beach last weekend and I got a phone call from Empress. Empress called my phone and she asked me about these messages and what I knew about it. That was the first time I ever heard about it. She told me that the girl Callie, Big Baby or Big Boss, whatever her name is, sent her all the screenshots of Mad Cow talking shit about everybody. So I was like, I mean, I don't know. Like she said, Empress was like, she said she sent you the messages. So I'm waking up out of my sleep. It was Saturday. I was drunk as fuck. On Saturday, I was like, I went through my messages. I was like, I don't got no messages from her. I don't got no messages from her. So that was the first time I ever heard about it. When Empress told me that she sent them messages. And if y'all remember, no, Empress 42, Empress Empire. So do y'all remember, I was sitting out there with Tyra with a while and I was like, child, it's some shit about to go down. It's some shit. That was the first time I even said it. The first day I heard about it, I said, oh shit, it's about to be some shit. It's about to be some shit. I was like, Mad Cow, hit me up. You feel me? That was the first day I heard about it. And it was clear that the girl was trying to get the shit to the forefront, but she just didn't find the right, you feel me, person to do so. And I definitely wasn't bringing it to the forefront. Empress ain't bringing shit to the forefront. So then last night, I guess she decided to reach out to AJ and sent AJ the fucking messages. Ooh, is that the mad day that was coming? Yes, I've been told y'all. I tell y'all, and that's why I don't understand why people like swear up and down. I don't do this, I don't do that. Bitch, not only do I tell y'all, I called motherfucking Mad Cow and gave her the motherfucking trumpet sound too. Because I fuck with Mad Cow the long way. So I let Mad Cow know, hey, I'm going to just let you know, something is about to go down. Like, I don't know what you've done to the girl, but she's sending everybody's y'all's messages. I told Mad Cow that. I've been hinting at it for the longest. And that's why, you know, it's here now, because she actually sent it to AJ and AJ's putting the shit out there. I've never seen one of those motherfucking messages. That was my first time seeing those. Never have I seen one message. That's how it got to the forefront. She finally found the right player to bring this shit to the forefront.
Be the blame for everybody else.
You didn't do anything. That's the whole problem. I never said you did anything. I said don't contact me because I don't talk to nobody else but you. So that's the whole thing. Like, you could have waited to call me and that would have been fine. I'm going on, but I don't do stuff like this.
I didn't want you, Matt, can I tell you something? I already had boundaries in place and I told them I don't want you to be ignored. I was letting her know everything, what was going on, everything. I feel where she's coming from. But again, I want them to ignore her. I wanted them to respond to her, not disrespect her. I never told nobody to do that. No, because I didn't even disrespect Mad Cow. No. And like her business, no. The only ones that knew was the ones that was on the road. I didn't just have a conversation. I didn't just have a conversation with everybody about anything. No. That you felt disrespected. I don't think it was intentional. Ronnie just speaks like that.
And she telling all yours too. All she had to do was tell me, you know, like what I said, when Ronnie said that part about your father passed, I did not see that part. That's why I text you and I said, somebody text me that.
And I understand, and like you said, it was me and you conversating. So
exactly, all the time. I never talk to anybody else but you. I'm not going to talk to no stranger.
You didn't, because
but this one right here is what took the case, because Susie.
See, and
I'm sorry, when I get upset, I start crying, so I can't help that.
Again,
I told Mad Cow all Mad Cow could do was show me one side of things.
It was me and
so
her.
I got Mad Cow's messages.
Bray, somebody told me to tell you that the rest of the messages getting released.
Well, can y'all stream AJ then, or switch it up, whichever? I thought they were streaming. Firecracker, you know you up here?
No.
What you doing up here, being messy? You being messy? Don't drop TT Love. TT Love came up here for a reason. And let me drop the people when they get caught up here in the box. Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. L Streamers Kiwi said, well, Kiwi, come up here and stream. Come to AJ Live if you allowed in there. Go ahead, just a comment, cousin.
Well, that's it.
So when you was in the hospital, these people had your phone. And they just decided to what? They reading through your stuff and decided to text me because the last message I sent asking about your whereabouts. Is that what happened? Because I don't even know why the hell this even happened.
I'm sorry, well, see, I didn't have
Susie.
when I didn't have my devices maxed out because everything happened so fast. I really don't even remember because I did black out and then they rushed me to the hospital. So
here goes some free messages.
None of my devices. I didn't. My mother either had.
This is between Mad Cow and Callie. This is the Ronnie person texting. And this is how Mad Cow responded. Respectfully, this is Ronnie. We've been trying our best to respond back to everyone as there's a lot going on at the moment. We are preparing our dad's funeral, and she is in the hospital currently. Mad Cow told the person back, whoever Ronnie is, and clearly she said she was in a poly relationship. Okay, that's fine. Let her know I'm good where I'm at. Thank you. So a motherfucker saying I'm good where I'm at, like I'm good where I am, like let her know that I'm good, should not be a motherfucking problem, respectfully. And I'm not gonna put up too much more messages, but I got from Mad Cow side of things. That's one of the ladies' wives. And what I'm listening to the girl say, like when she keeps saying I have boundaries, so I let them know, it's like, I guess she's the one in charge, and she's like, okay, this is a new person. I can't even begin to say that they was bringing Mad Cow in. I don't know what the fuck. All I know is I can tell that, like, she told them people to text her. She told them people to talk to Mad Cow. She definitely clearly did. But this ain't the problem. The Susie, y'all see that at the bottom? That motherfucker's the problem. Whoever Susie is, she's the problem. Toxic Chef, you know you up here?
Nope. Sorry.
I got you. Go ahead, just a comment, cousin.
Just had lost my father. Like, I took time away from him to go do what I always do in real life. She's not the only one that I ever have helped. That's not true. I don't know who said that, but I have helped plenty of people. Plenty.
Yes, because like right now, I feel like y'all are having a pretty respectful conversation with one another. And I feel like this could have happened. It could have happened off that. It could have happened prior to any of this getting to this point. I feel like, yeah, it could have happened. And I think it would have y'all probably needed a mediator outside of the people that y'all already know in y'all circle.
He was like, okay, because I blocked you because they started calling my phone. See what I'm saying? I don't know them, so I don't know what's going on. Like, who's trying to play with me?
Yeah.
Well, they not like us. I have a couple questions for you.
Mocha, it better.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mocha.
Okay. My question is this whole thing that happened between you and Mad Cow. Would you treat one of your residents that you have there the way that you treated her?
That's not, you can't do that. And we're not going to speak on her residence or her business. Absolutely not. This is something totally different here.
Okay. Well, I just want her.
It's not even no comparison
at all.
Because
okay.
I don't know how. I respectfully, this is between me and Mad Cow. And if I treated Mad Cow a specific way, then Mad Cow can let me know that. She can let me know that.
You didn't up until now. I don't know. That's why it's throwing me off. You never did anything to me. And I never did anything to you.
Until now, right? Okay.
Right.
That's again, we had no issues. It was no problems, you guys. It wasn't never no problems at all. I love Mad Cow. I supported her the way I did because I wanted to. It wasn't by force. I'm not obsessed with her. Obsessed for what? Mad Cow is not into women. She's a beautiful woman, but she's not my type.
Right.
I
That's
did
why
not look at
that's
her
why I
like
had to
that.
clear that up earlier. I'm like, before I even know you had wives, I'm like, if it's not that, then she was just genuinely doing that from the kindness of her heart.
Yeah, no, me and Maccal was never on that type of time. We talked
Ain't
shit on the
move
back
like
end.
that.
I never approached Maccal. I would never do that. Never.
And
Now, I
have
have
another.
shared some things with, her about women on this app that wanted, and asked me to be their girlfriend, but we have never been on that type of time. Never.
Okay,
And I don't need that false narrative spin. I
no,
don't.
I understand that. My other question was this: through you exposing those text messages, you outed some things with Empress. So my question was, why didn't you remove Empress from those text messages? Now, why did you put the things with her out there?
I didn't. I'm not the one for respectfully again. I'm not the one who posted the messages or none of that. I didn't know what was going to be showing. Okay, let's clear that up too. I did not know what was going to be. I said it. I didn't want Trina involved because Trina did nothing. Okay, Empress did not do nothing. Anybody name that was mentioned did not do nothing. This was just conversations that me and Maccal had on the back end.
Okay, so now that they're involved, you have a problem with the messages that were put up then, since you asked that certain people's messages don't be shown?
Can you repeat that?
I said, now that everybody's that was involved is out there, do you feel bad now about that? Because did you give AJ instructions on who not to, like, anything about Empress don't put up, anything about this person not put up? Did you give her those instructions?
No, I didn't. No.
Oh, she didn't know. So she just showed all the messages.
She and again, I want to clear this up. AJ, before all this, AJ was the main one that said, "Hey, I think you and Maccal can work this out."
I think y'all could have too. That's why
all I asked was for DK.
It sounds like y'all could have had a conversation prior to it getting to this. Prior to it getting to this point. And if it's somebody I don't care for, I won't even suggest it a conversation. I would like send it, spilling it, subbing it, dubbing it, and that's just that. So I do feel like y'all could have had a conversation. Was AJ the only person that you had a conversation with from Messy Talk regarding the situation?
Yeah, the only ones that really know about it is the ones that was around, the ones that knew, just not about everything. I'm not saying they knew about everything, just what I was doing.
And that's AJ and Braid.
That was it.
Okay, yeah.
Did you send the messages to anyone else?
No.
Okay.
Nobody else have the messages. No. Honestly, I didn't discuss anything. I didn't get to discuss anything with BK. I did ask AJ if BK can her and BK can mediate and we can have a whole conversation, because I just felt played with, especially when I know I did.
Did you tell AJ to show the messages though?
Show which messages? All the messages?
Any of them?
Well,
he showed them all.
She said,
did you tell her to do that?
She said she was going to play a game. AJ said she just was going to play a game. It was going to be a fun game, and it was just going to be guessing to see who was in the messages, who was texting, which it was. I was saying it in the comments. It's me. I never just blamed Maccal.
No. I'm just going to say something. I'm going to drop. I'm going to drop HB for anybody. Don't do stuff like this, because if you want to hurt people and you want to go all the way out, like you've seen HB do, and go all the way with it.
So
don't put stuff out there and say, "Oh, I didn't know anyone was going to hurt. Oh, I didn't want to do this or that and the other."
You just told him to do it and not do it at the same time. Moko.
Don't do it. If you're going to do it, stand in it, and that's what you did, because people are going to get hurt, and it's bullshit. It's bullshit. And don't come on the freaking internet and expose people's stuff. That's high school stuff. Grow the fuck up, everybody. I'll be in the comments, HB.
Okay. And you want to go with her, or you want to set up her? Okay, so
respectfully, HB, this again, I don't give about nobody's opinions. Mm-hmm. I really don't. Everybody has them. Again, I'm gonna say this: Mad Cow wasn't just having a conversation by herself. Okay.
But I think what happens is though, is that a lot of people fuck with Mad Cow. You understand? A lot of people associated with Mad Cow. Mad Cow's moderators in a lot of people's spaces. A lot of people, like she sits in a lot of people's panels that she's talked about. You don't owe nobody nothing. You don't sit in our spaces. You don't mind for us. You do not be in our comments talking about, hey, beautiful, I like this person, I like that person, etc. That's not true. So you could in the United States of America and Afghanistan and Iran, and it wouldn't have made a difference because you don't do what Mad Cow do. Okay? And that be in the faces of those out in that message thread. You understand? So that's where it separates the two of you guys.
But Mad Cow actually doesn't buy
about me. Shut the fuck up.
well.
She has never said any of those things to me. So her tongue must be bleeding because she never said any of those things to me that she said in that message thread. No, she has not. But she did not ever say those things. And it's a lot of people, I'm sure, and AJ's not done. She has a whole nother part too. I don't think that those niggas know that Mad Cow said the things that she said about them either. So, you know what I mean? Like, you just can't. You understand?
Darling, may I please let me speak?
Wait, hold on, Edwin.
I'm not going to come down. I just want to make a comment.
Hold on, Edwin. You can get to it. Hold on, Edwin. I just want to say this. They not like us. Hopefully they are recording it so they can play back. And I want you to actually listen to yourself. Because as you're speaking, you're sounding like a hypocrite. Because at the end of the day, you're saying all these nice things, but your actions is showing the opposite. Yeah, you were blocked, but at the end of the day, I stand on this. You did it for a reason. You did it out of malice. You did it and you was pissed off. Stand in it. You coming up here explaining yourself and being around the bush is kind of getting the whole confusion about the things. You're telling her.
I'm not beating around the bush.
You are
It's nothing to beat around the bush about.
I don't think
You're beating
you
around the bush.
You guys don't know. You guys only see parts. You don't know the whole situation.
When people are asking you a certain question, you're giving a whole entire backstory that has nothing really to do with the actual question, because you're trying to take off the accountability for what you did. At the end of the day, they not like us. You're the one who brought it to the internet. Between you and Mad Cow, it's between all of us of giving an opinion because you're the one.
Answer me. Any question I'm asking her, she's not directly answering. It is honestly as honest. I mean, she's probably adding additional context, but she's
adding additional context, but she's not.
But that's what y'all want is extra.
No, she's doing it in a way where she's just trying to soften the blow for what she did. Now that's just how
not at all. Not at all.
That's just how I'm personally taking it.
And that's your opinion.
Now, everybody
I'm personally taking it
has their own opinion about it. The way she's going about it is, oh no, Mad Cow, oh this, and it's like she's softening the shit. It's like evidently you on the back end. Why didn't you listen to her? So once again, you're exposing the messages. You're exposing the messages for a particular reason, which is rooted in malice. Just stand in it. If you did, you wouldn't have done it.
Okay, so they not like us. I have one more question.
Again, that's your opinion and you're entitled to it, but you guys
like
don't even. And this is between me and Mad Cow. And this is between me and Mad Cow.
That she's not exposing, and that could be in addition to why she took it to the point she took it to. We don't know. I mean, y'all don't question. Motherfuckers don't hear that be exposing people.
But HB, let's be real though. I'm not playing the moral police on here. I'm just saying this. Why is it always this whole thing of beating around the bush? Or, oh, this is between them. This is between us. When said people are the ones who actually put it out for the public to dissect. That's what I'm getting at. So now all of a sudden it's between
Again,
them. If it
I
was
like
really
to fight
between
my own
them,
battles.
you would have handled.
Too. But anyway, like I said at the beginning, I like to fight my own battles. This, when they was trying to expose it, don't do it. I said that. I fight my own battles. I don't need no sympathy. I don't need none of that. But you guys are not going to tell me how I am supposed to feel when I wanted to know what the hell how did it go left that quick?
Yeah.
How?
So I guess
We was just talking. Me and Matt, we were just talking. And that's why I'm saying I understand her when she's telling me, hey, well, I didn't want to communicate with nobody else because, yes, we did. It was only me and her communicating.
But
I was unable to.
Boss. It didn't go left until today when the message is exposed. I haven't said anything about you at all.
I got a question. They not like us. Have you and Mad Cow spoke since April 25th?
No, that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. But no, the last time we spoke, I think that was a Saturday.
Yeah.
I think it was a Saturday, Sunday. Which one?
Remember I told you Happy Easter and you said that I don't celebrate that.
That's right. Yep. And I said, yep.
Good for you. I don't either. None of that shit. So, okay, good. I'm sorry.
Am I allowed to ask some questions?
And and I have one more other question. How did the conversation lead up to, you know what, AJ, I'm about to send you every message in the message thread and do as you please with it. How did you get to that point?
Well, for one, I just wanted AJ's honest opinion because I got a lot of opinions, including my family. Like I said, it caused a lot of confusion. And I'm in the middle because, again, I'm helping her. This is my family. You know.
And why would you choose AJ out of all people who you could have gotten an opinion from on Messy Talk? Why did you choose AJ to get an opinion?
Because I know AJ gives it raw.
What about Brave? What about Brave? You couldn't have went to Brave because
I said that. I told AJ, I'm not trying to cut you off, HB, but I told AJ, I said, you know, BK and you, me, Mad Cow, we can have a whole conversation. I never left BK out, but I know.
But you can see the biasness. BK would have probably defended Mad Cow, and AJ don't F with Mad Cow. So do you see how neither one of them would probably have been? So that's where I think it's looking like the people feeling like you deliberately chose AJ. And you know what I mean? That ain't no AJ shit. She's a live host. You come to her. She did give you a way not to do it. And apparently you pressed it and you went and you went forward with that. So are you regretting it today now that the messages are? Do you regret that it went this far or no?
Do I regret it?
Do you regret that it went this far?
No, I don't regret it at all.
Got it.
Because again, I was thrown in the middle. My feelings, I felt like my feelings was played with after everything I done already did. I don't like to.
How was you thrown in the middle when it's just me? You got other people. It was just me. So what middle are you thrown in? I didn't tell nobody.
So that means everything Nikki said was correct then. I'm listening, but everything Nikki said is correct. She said she don't regret it.
I wouldn't regret it either if I'm the person who sent. I had days to think about this. I was warned not to do it. I was told you and your friend should go have a conversation with one of her ops. Hell yeah, I didn't deliberately did it. I'm asking the questions y'all asking me to ask in the comments, but yeah, I mean asking you to ask in the comments, but yeah, I mean.
Well, it's actually Maggie because she asked me how was I thrown in the middle. It caused confusion.
Care what they did with the messages, and Asia said she was going to play a little game, and this is the result of the little game. She didn't tell her not to, or did you? Am I speaking wrong? Did you tell AJ not to release the messages?
Oh, she said just what you just said.
She was going to play a game.
Oh,
and it was going to be like a guessing game.
Okay, so my question is, did you know that AJ and Mad Cow weren't cordial?
Like I know, man, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought they squashed everything. That was in one of the
Me and AJ
messages,
don't
right?
mess with each other at all. I don't mess with
Okay.
AJ. Period.
Okay, so I'll ask you again. Did you know that AJ and Mad Cow weren't cordial?
No, I not no because back in our messages, I swear I
It's
thought
okay to say yes, baby, because I would have went to the opposite. I would have said, look, bitch, look at her.
no because I remembered our conversation on the back end that everything was squashed and they were good and that she unblocked you, right?
Okay, so Mad Cow, don't answer that.
Never good.
So, cause you're not gonna get off the questions by adding Mad Cow into it to answer when these were your actions. Mad Cow wasn't privy to the actions that you were gonna do, right? So, respectfully, now you had prior knowledge that AJ and Mad Cow were not seeing eye to eye based off what you just said. Why would you then think that it was okay to go and ask AJ about a discrepancy that you and Mad Cow were having, knowing that her and that woman at one point didn't see eye to eye? Did you really think that was going to be an unbiased space for y'all situation?
See, but you guys, you guys told me my wrongs and she spoke about the situation.
So, boss, she can't give you an honest, raw opinion if she biased. She was just talking stuff about me the other day.
Don't worry about it, Mad Cow. Go ahead, Rose.
Go
ahead, Rose.
Okay.
Emma, you don't run a fuck thing up here.
Baby, I don't want nobody but me and you, baby.
Okay. So that happened. So now we know you were privy that they weren't seeing eye to eye, whether you thought you saw messages of them being blocked, unblocked, whatever the case may be. Now, with these messages, was this the entire thread that y'all had from beginning to end? Or did you just pick and choose certain messages out of the thread to share with AJ?
It wasn't no picking and choosing. No, the only thing that AJ has is the texts that she showed. She doesn't know anything about Mad Cow and how I ended up in this situation. She doesn't know none of that.
Okay, so yes, you pick and chose what messages to send AJ. Correct?
It's not about picking and choosing. It's something, again, that you guys don't know, and I'm not gonna speak on that.
I'm not asking about Mad Cow.
I'm not going to speak on that.
Okay, I'm not asking about
me picking and choosing. If I wanted to show the whole thread and everything, I would have did that. But again, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So the message is that when we were talking about certain creators and stuff, that's it. That's all.
Saying the same thing. Maybe pick and choose was the wrong words to use, but basically you were very careful on what you showed AJ. Is that a better way to put it?
Sure, yes.
Okay, you were very careful on what you showed her. Now, my question is, if you were wanting to address the situation with you and Mad Cow at the time, why did you choose messages of Mad Cow talking about other people instead of y'all situation?
I can't go into. I will not go into details about that. That's between her and I.
Hold on,
that's not what I'm asking.
Y'all that sending me messy mail talking about Susu and BK said it is. I already told y'all at Bessie Ass the other day. I need clips going forward. Y'all can't tell me nothing. So clips and clips only. Messy mail.
So okay, so maybe
go ahead.
Let me word it differently then. So you were very careful on the messages that you sent AJ. The messages that you sent AJ was in regards to Mad Cow talking about different people. For example, talking about HB and her legs being spread, talking about Rizzy and her being a cash pig or whatever the case may be, right? You showed those messages to AJ. What was your reasoning for showing those messages?
I showed those messages of me and Matt Cow's conversation. It wasn't just her. We were having a whole conversation, so she wasn't talking to herself. Just like you seen her responding, I was responding.
Let me do them a better one. They not like us, because that means y'all gotta have a problem with the shit I be doing, because I did pretty much what the fuck she did. Understand? And she doing what a lot of messy talk do. Okay, fall out with a bitch or have a understanding or whatever the case may be, and y'all link up with the ops, okay? The enemy of that person become a friend of yours type shit. And then when we do leak group chats like I have recently, more than the person that I'm trying to affect was in those message threads, and nobody had a damn thing to say about it. I don't care about y'all being mad in the comments. It's just real shit. It's all the same thing. So what's the problem now?
So HB, the difference between you.
She downplaying it. No, she not.
Yes, she is. She's avoiding the question.
So can I
She
ask
is
a few
literally
questions?
avoiding the question. So I'm gonna ask it again because the Comic Cousins is seeing that she's not
Rose ain't
answering
talk too
the
much,
question. Girl,
I'm not gonna because you're trying to get
because I'm trying to ask a few
Hold it together, Rose. You almost got it. Hold it together.
You guys
Get it.
don't know
Get the tea.
I'm trying to ask a few questions.
You guys just got part of it, and again, I will not go and speak about anything else. Was talking about creators, that's that, but I'm not giving nothing else. Now, if Mad Cow will want to, that's her choice, but I'm not gonna do that.
The question is, why did you choose those messages though? Why did you choose those messages?
It's not even about me choosing those messages.
But you did. That's the point. You did. You want to. You're evading the question. You don't want to look bad. The reality is, what you did was already bad. So you might as well just stand in it. You chose those particular messages because you wanted her to look. That's it. No, I don't understand why it's so difficult for you to just say.
That's exactly what it is. She felt hurt. She felt hurt. Hurt too.
Yeah, she wanted Mad Cow.
That's exactly what. That's exactly what it
to
was.
look like she wasn't shit. She wanted Mad Cow to look like she was a fake individual, and she smiled at people's face, and then behind their backs they talk shit. That was your goal. That's what you wanted.
Just like everybody else do on this app. So
there we go.
Exactly,
Finally,
they not like us.
Finally, that's all I want. I just wanted to hear it out your mouth that that's what you wanted to do, because I just wanted you to say out your mouth, yes, I wanted her to look like she ain't shit because that's how she made me feel. What you did was spiteful. You were in your feelings. You was mad that she wasn't responding. You was mad that she was basically cutting y'all off.
And most of the people that was listed in that thread, AJ done got into it with her, feel into it with them.
You guys don't know the whole situation. Again, you guys are just commenting on what you seen, okay?
She's saying that y'all don't have everything. Y'all don't know everything. Y'all
and
don't
I will
know
not. That will never get exposed. So what else do you guys want?
But what you expose, we can only go on what you expose and what we're evaluating.
Bullshit, man, Kyle. I get ahead of this, baby, and go ahead on and make my own money and expose the rest of it.
You put her in a bad light.
Because AJ already have the rest of the message.
And to expose. So if she wants to, that's fine.
But I just wanted to say this, and see, this is where y'all fuck up at. Like us. Oh, y'all not gonna get this. This is my whole thing. No one asked for the shit. You're the one who put it the fuck out. Like, what the fuck is we doing here? I'm not the moral police. Do your big one, do what the fuck you want to do. But I get tickled when the shit get revealed and people like you are the ones who do it. I'm not gonna do it. No one asked for it from the beginning.
Yeah, but you guys saying I pick and choose messages. I pick and choose certain messages in that.
I don't think
I'm mad that
you don't give a damn about them. They not like us. I don't think
you guys got that all correct. You guys got that wrong. She responded. It was no issue.
We're just mad.
What are you guys not gathering? It was
they not like us. Get it through your head. We're messy. Deal with it. Jesus Christ.
I think the thing that's kind of blowing my mind is like the way that she's stating it. It's like she got something on Mad Cow. I could be wrong, but that's
Not
what it
at
seems
all.
like.
It's just
like the way that you wording
personal.
that. It's like you got something on her, and so you ain't just gonna say everything. I'm tripping,
It's
Mad
nothing
Cow.
to expose, y'all. It's
nothing to
personal
expose.
stuff with my life.
That's it.
But you gave somebody 40 screenshots of you and her business, and some of that shit being personal, and you gonna sit up here and tell us that
No,
that
it
you don't want to
wasn't
speak to
about me
it?
and her business. No, see, we're not gonna spin those false narratives. It had nothing to do with me and her business. It had nothing to do with her business. We were talking on one. Number two, nobody don't know or seen those messages, and she knows what I'm talking about, but it's nothing to expose. No, I was saying that's between me and Mad Cow. That has nothing
I
to do
didn't see
with
you
nobody
talking
else.
much shit. And that's why I kept asking when I was streaming. I was putting in the comments, who was the person in the blue? And y'all
I talked a lot of
saying,
shit, HB. I'm
okay,
not
you did,
scared
but
of
not to
nobody.
the, but for you to be somebody
Shit.
but baby, for you to be somebody that don't owe us nothing, for you to be somebody that don't be in our spaces, I would have expected you to talk more shit than Mad Cow. Understand? And for y'all that's coming up, Mad Cow look like a fake ass bitch. Mad Cow is a fake ass bitch because Mad Cow talked about every motherfucking about it in that message thread, and she did not tell any of those people in her message threads what she had to say about them. And she mods in these spaces, she's frequenting these. Mad Cow look like a fake ass bitch. Mad Cow being a fake ass bitch all by her fucking self. And
No, she not. No, she not.
And I
Okay,
agree
y'all,
with
me and
that.
HB gonna have an argument real quick about Mad Cow. Y'all hold on.
Your fake ass
No,
is
HB, that's some bullshit.
You is
And
a
she
fake
has
ass
some
bitch.
problems.
And
She
it's
has
like, shut
some
the fuck
issues
up,
in
man.
life,
You
and
can
she shouldn't
recognize
be
it,
doing
hoe.
that.
We both fake ass Mad Cow, but you
But you know I love you,
you
HB.
are.
grinding
You
on the
are.
seat.
And
That's
it's
your
basically
problem.
Dolores Word. You
I
is
have
a
a
fake
man
ass
Got your
for
bitch.
you.
pussy
You
grinding on the
definitely
seat. That's
is.
your
You
problem,
definitely
hoe.
is a fake ass bitch, Mad Cow. You are. You talked about everybody, and bitch, I'm gonna be sitting. The second half of AJ motherfucking live. I'm gonna let her get her motherfucking bread off your bum ass bitch. All you do is talk shit. That whole message thread, bitch. What were you doing? Talking motherfucking shit. Thank you so much. They not like us for exposing the fake bitch. You couldn't even send her a bouquet of flowers, bitch, from her. And y'all some fake ass bitches in here because I literally just exposed messages supposed to be about cash and cash only, and it involved everybody. And everybody caught strays. Even the bitches that paid me not to read theirs or include theirs, I took their money and kept reading them. And y'all ain't have nothing to say. Let's start with the fake shit. This is shit I be talking about. Y'all have a good day. I gotta go get my fucking hair did. Good.